Good evening, YouTube! I'm at the military base in the game, and this is what a mecha is. I've talked about these things. I think we do have one video where we actually showed one before. I'm not quite sure, but just in case, here it is. And I'm going to slice and dice this baby and see what he gives me. Shock. Oh, an SMG. Not too bad of a score. That's kind of respectable. Maybe we'll find another one. They give up all kinds of crazy stuff. Sometimes it could be 3 transporter vans, 5 scuba tanks, nothing. You know, might get zombie bait maybe. It kind of amazes me that sometimes these Raptors are a little bit stupid. Like, you're right there, you know, and other times they're like bloody geniuses. As soon as they sniff you, it seems, they're on you like a dirty shirt, you know what I mean? So, anyway, I decided, you know, well, Booyah 61 is back at base doing her thing. I decided to come out and try and score me some more backpacks. I got something coming up behind me. It's Mr. Wolfie. Now, the best way to kill that wolf is obviously with a katana, because otherwise you're going to waste a lot of bullets. But anyway, so she's back at base doing her thing. I figure I'd score me some backpacks. Now, if you see these backpacks here I've got, these things only have like 16 slots in them. Okay? And, yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16. So this is my other account where I've got things scaled down quite a bit as far as, you know, it's not my main account where I can help anybody like without any issues. I've got lots of stuff and, you know, just loaded, right? This account, no, not so much. And my wife actually got me the supporter on this tonight, so I can have supporter account on each one. I kind of accidentally bought a mount yesterday for like 96,000 RP, and I'm like, well, you can only use the mounts in games that allow you to, but in this game, the only way you're allowed to use a mount is if you purchase the game, and the only mount you're given by default in core is actually the hoverboard, which is no big deal. I mean, great little machine and all. However, I kind of like my horsey, and she's a skeletonized one, so you gotta have a female rider. I do have a male rider that looks pretty good on her too, and she doesn't seem to whine, except for about the one male I have. It's a skeleton. I actually have 2 skeleton riders, but for some reason she doesn't like hair on the other dude, and so when I hop on the horse, she removes the hair off his head, so he's bald. I don't know, it's a thing, but she doesn't mind it on the other one that has hair, so who knows. But anyhow, I thought I'd do a little bit of a short video about the Meca Raptor. I need another. Oh, I got no space left. Yeah, I got a little bit. I can move a few things. This is the sort of stuff you can score out of these boxes. I got somebody annoying me here. Oh, Slimer. Gee, did you have to? I need these. Back to our box. Anyway, made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, we would need this rifle. So I'm doing some little bit of scoring of the base here, because what I want to do with this is some basic, you know, call it a care package. So I scored a lot of these backpacks at a location that I'm going to actually show you, so that you know where I'm actually getting them from, because it's the only place where you can get them for free in the game that I have found. So I figured, well, you know, we might want to just show you guys, especially if you're thinking about playing the game. Backpacks are really handy. Now, when I am online, which is quite a lot, but there are times I'm actually not. But when I am online, I can easily set you up with like a military backpack, you know, that sort of thing, and I'll set you up with a pile of stuff. So what I want to do is a scaled down version care package using these backpacks. And since you don't have to buy them from the gem store, in fact, the only backpack you actually do normally have to get from the gem store is 80 gems and military backpack. But many of us players have them, and it's not a big deal for us to make them, right? Because we've got plenty of supplies we've collected for doing that. And so I tend to do that quite a bit, especially with my other account because I have more supplies in it. This one's more scaled down. So I'm going after 3 backpacks because I don't have the same supplies in this one, obviously. And I know where to get the diamond axes. I know where to get diamond pickaxes in the game. The katanas are the only thing I got to bring in from my other one because, well, you can't get them otherwise. I don't know when the gem store is going to bring them back or, you know, that sort of thing, but who knows? Easter is coming. Maybe we'll get something special again this year. Who knows? I haven't been playing the game long enough to know what all goes on with all the holidays and whatnot, but I guess we'll find out over time. And there's another one. We scored. Yes, we did. Woohoo! Another backpack. My wife's probably sitting in the other room going, that sucker. Man, I'm telling you, he's so lucky with those things. So I'm going to sit here for a minute, and it actually, these chests will cycle anywhere between every 3 to 5 minutes where they respawn a new goodie. Now, it could be another backpack, or it could be a transporter, or it could be a compass, or it could be frickin' nothing. And I've actually sat here in an entire, like, little game session back and forth, and like doing other stuff in the game. Obviously it's nighttime anyway, so we gotta sit here now, but I've sat here for a couple of day and night sequences in the game and got him nothing, and I'm like, you are so criminal, you ripped me off. No, well, you know, but then you go out, you do some stuff, you come back an hour later, and lo and behold, you're gonna have something pop up, but might not necessarily be what you're hoping for. But however, just today alone I have scored, I think that's the 7th or 8th backpack, because when I started this game I only brought in a couple of military packs and I brought in a couple of the hiker's backpack. Now I've in total I don't know without going back to the base, but we'll let this stash box recycle one more time and see. And then I'll just transport back, and I'll show you all the bags that I actually won out of this chest since actually yesterday, okay, and for my game time today. I did have about, I think, 4 hours today where I wasn't at the computer, but otherwise I'd normally have been here, right? But hey, you know, you gotta go get groceries, you know, that sort of stuff, right? Anyways, let's give this chest another try and see if it gives us anything. If not, we'll just sit here for another minute. And we got another one. Lucky, lucky, winner, winner. All right, we're doing good. All right, maybe we'll try for one more before the break of dawn. See what happens. It could be nothing. I was here about 20 minutes ago, and then a little bit before that, and I won the last backpack. Within the last hour, there's been like basically nothing coming up in this box, right? And I would leave, and I went back to base, and I brought my my wife Booyah 61. I brought her over to today's treasure gem. Got that. We went back to base camp for a few minutes. She's doing her own thing back there, so I go, I'm gonna go and try and score some more backpacks. And there's 2 right there. You saw it yourself. This is where you get them, right? You can also get transporters here and on the base. I've never gotten a backpack out of the base yet, though. That's one thing I have never gotten. So I've gotten everything else under the sun pretty much there, you know. But this seems to be the only chest on the island that gives out the hiker's backpack and the knapsack. Now, there is, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. There is one other place. You might get either the hiker or the knapsack, but definitely the knapsack, and you might get a child's backpack. It's in another location. It's actually where the big diamond mine is, on the hillside. It's actually on the way back to base camp, to our camp. And that has a hidden area with 2 sets of tunnels. One set will bring you to the top of the diamond mine outside, and and the other tunnel leads into this where you hear this weird noise and sound going on, and you can actually exit from down below too, which is nice. But it actually has given up the knapsack and the child's backpack. The knapsack is 12 slots, the child's is like 8. Okay, let's give this another go. And what are we gonna get? Nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna clear up my inventory. We're gonna give this just one more minute. Just bear with me, guys. This is so much fun. I love this. Scoring 3 backpacks. You know, I'm gonna tell you too, if you had to buy these things, you're looking at 45 gems each. Okay, like these top 3 backpacks, you can get them all 3 in the game, right? I mean, it does take a bit of, patience too. But the military, never seen one come up in any chest or any kill, nothing. Okay, so probably because of the price of them, I don't know. But yay. Anyway, so let's go once more, I guess, and see if we get lucky. And nothing. Okay, I gotta have to inventory here, just in case. Now, even though this thing cycles, it may not give us anything, but we're gonna try one final time. I know, I probably said that twice already, but I'm really excited, because this is good when I can do a video like this. If there's nothing, we're gonna go. And there's nothing, so we're gonna leave. Alright, so let's go back to base camp, alright? Now, you gotta duck when you go under there to get through, just so you're aware. You gotta get rid of this coal, at least one of them, so you can bring 2 at once. I'm also gonna switch over to my sword in case there's something waiting for me outside. Oh no, I gotta go back to the pickaxe. So you gotta break this too to get in, and well, in this case out too, because we waited a while. But that was still a really darn good score for those 2 backpacks. That was awesome. So I'm really happy with that. Now I could just jump over this, but I'd rather just break it. I mean, what the heck, Alright, back onto my horsey. I love this horse, and boy is she fast too when you hit the sprint. So you gotta have a lot of stamina, and that's where bananas come in. Bananas, guys, bananas. Gather all the bananas you can, okay? Every 100 bananas is about 3,000 stamina. Every 100 peaches is 500 health plus your current health, so that's 600 for every 100 peaches. And watermelons, you just use them as needed, okay? Because that's for your hunger and thirst. And we've still yet not found an overjack for hunger and thirst, but we've definitely got them in the peaches and bananas. That's for sure, for our health and stamina. Alright, so we're going to get ready with the glider here, and voila! So, check out the game. If you haven't played this already, I mean, it is a great game. The graphics are great. Now, I am running ultra graphics. I have a computer that can handle it. Your computer may or may not handle it. Well, nobody's chasing me. Might as well grab the cloth. You gotta grab cloth and duct tape and metal and all kinds of stuff in this. Okay, so I'm gonna sprint her out. I'm gonna show you one of my little stunts I like to do too. No, horsey, don't die. There we go. And we're gliding in. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Perfect landing. There we go. Back on our horsey, grab out our sword. Now I'll show you those ones I won earlier, the last 2 days. Okay. Nope, not that one. Okay, so everything that's in here, I got out of that chest. Plus our 2 new ones. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to get this stuff out of here for now, because I'm gonna move that into another stash box. By the way, the advantage of being a supporter, other than you got 250 gems plus whatever you had, you also get a grand total in the end, each stash box. I'm at 6 right now because I'm level 17. Anyways, so let's get this back open. And so we're going to just kind of organize a little bit here. And so yeah, so we've got 2 regular knapsacks here. These, like I said, as far as storage space goes, they're 12, okay? And the other ones are 16. 20 in the military, and we have child's backpacks, which are 8. Now, I don't have any child's backpacks right now, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But that's still a lot of backpacks. And I only brought in the 3 military ones from my other account, okay? And they had junk in it that I wanted in here. But otherwise, I brought in, I think maybe 2 or 3 of the hikers, but everything else that I have that you see for hikers backpacks in these 2 windows, I got from that chest. Okay, so that's a great way to get backpacks when you really need them. Now 16 to 20 slots, that's still a pretty good amount of slots to throw stuff in. You know, you can cram a lot in those slots. Okay, like a lot of the zombie bait I've been collecting. I learned a little thing about zombie bait, and I do have a video on that, so do check that out. But I'm glad we got to kill a raptor for you guys, and that it was the Meca and a couple others. And on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. So thanks for watching, coming to the game. I'm Kevy57 on this account, and I'm Kelop56 on my main account. Okay, and my wife is Booyah61. Okay, so anyways, see you on the next one. Ciao.